tongue, I play it safe, but my thoughts begin to break. I feel it crawling under skin. This chaos pulling me within. I'm losing control of the signal inside. Fractured and fading, nowhere to hide.
say my name. I tried to scream, but my lips won't move. I'm trapped inside this hollow truth. Wake the silence inside my soul. Pull me out from this endless fall. I'm breaking, but I'm still alive. Don't let me disappear tonight. The walls are closing in slowly. Every promise left to die. Your reflection haunts my heartbeat. Like a ghost I can't deny. Release the usual shadow dreams, but nothing's ever what it seems. Wake the silence inside my soul. Pull me out from this endless fall. I'm breaking, but I'm still alive. Don't let me disappear tonight. It's like fade into the dark. Will you remember who we
Big talk, bright lights, same game, different night, let's go! Walk in, hear the same old noise, same fake crowns on the same loud boys. Big claims printed in bold type, no wake behind the hype. Everybody posing for a better view, everybody selling something not quite true. Got a voice but it's all rehearsed, every verse just a common copy curse. You talk like you run the place, but you build that throne on a borrowed base. All that shine, all that flash won't last when the pressure hits fast. I've seen this scene repeat too long, new faces singing the same old song. When the lights go out and the crown's gone home, you're standing there alone. All the noise you make still feels hollow. Every move you fake, hard to follow. You hotshot, talking like you own this, standing on the surface, never getting close to it. Oh, you hotshot, running on the truth. When the lights go out, where you rotation. Big ego, small foundation. All that swagger, all that style falls apart in a little while. You can flex for the camera frame, you can chase for a bigger name, but the louder you try to be, the less you sound to me. I'm not buying the ads you sell, I can read it a little too well. All that shine, all that gloss, just another layer to have the loss. When the pressure builds and the beat cuts through, there's nothing left to prove. You can posture, you can break, but the truth still tracks. All the noise you make still feels hollow. Every move you fake, hard to follow. You hotshot, talking like you won't listen, standing on the surface, never getting close to it. Are you high shine, running on a show when the lights go out? Where you gonna go? Hotshot, loud, but you never teach, shouting for attention, but you can't see when it all drops. And the truth is, you're just another name in the static. Big talk, big stage, big claim, no core, seen it all before. Fast, wise, fastball, saying well, saying wrong, like you win the horn, all the hype, all the spin, all the noise you're living in. When the room goes quiet and the bassline ends, like what you defend, if the spotlight dies the light, and there's no one left to win bless, no crowd to validate, no mask to protect. Who's left? When the silence hits, what remains? When the spotlight quits, who'll stay? Are you hotshot, talking like you own it, standing on the surface, never getting close to it? Are you hotshot, riding out a road when the lights go out? You're in flow. Hotshot, loud, but you're empty, shouting for attention, but you can't see when it all drops. And the truth is, you're just another name in the static. Same game, same script, different face, same trip. With noise, fake tale, nothing left to rip. Static on the line again, signal phase, I'm caving in. Every step I take alone, it feels like I'm already gone. Walking through a blur of days, every face just fades to gray. I keep reaching for a sign, but it never stays in line. All the noise inside my head turns my thoughts to broken threads. If I stop to feel scared to let go. I don't know what I'm becoming, I don't know what I've been chasing. All I know is something's coming, and I'm tired of the waiting. If I fall into the void, will I finally feel the ground? Or just disappear in noise that was never really sound? Hear the pulse through the strain, but it circles in my brain. If I lose myself tonight, maybe I'll find something right. I'm lost in the unknown, but I'm not letting go. Every step I take to lie helps me learn what I don't know. I'm lost in the unknown, but I'm breaking through the pain. Through the dark I've always known I can finally find my way. Static slowly fades away. There's a light beyond the pain, even lost inside the unknown. I'm still standing on my own.
I whisper your name in the dark, like a prayer that never comes true. Faith is fading in my hands. This is my hollow prayer, screaming into empty air. If you hear me somewhere, save me from despair. I'm kneeling on broken glass, still hoping you'll answer me. God, I'm tired of believing. This is my hollow silence answers me.
Cracks beneath, still beating. I smile like I'm stable, but the ground is split in two. Every step is calculated to avoid the truth. I feel the tremor every time you say I'm overreacting. I learned how to fake being fine while everything shakes inside. You tell me it's all in my head, but my pulse says otherwise. I don't want your hollow beast, I don't want your easy lies. I just wanna feel alive without apologizing. I'm holding on by thread and breath, trying not to collapse. Yeah. This falling heart is breaking slow. One wrong move, I lose control. Let it crack, let it sow. I won't hide it anymore. This falling heart won't end it all. I survived the shaking ground, even broken. I'm still whole. I won't lose my soul. Still standing.
They tell me how to dress, how to speak, how to dream, when to sleep. Every sign says stay in line, but none of this feels like mine. I'm tired of the map they gave. I wanna choose the road I take. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world don't play it cool. I'm running fast, I'm breaking through, still tripping over what's not allowed to do. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world's got rules too. They say slow down, play it safe, don't burn bright, don't make mistakes. But I'd rather fall and bleed than live quiet on my knees. If I'm wrong, let me learn, let me crash, let me burn. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world don't play it cool. I'm running fast, I'm breaking through, still tripping over what's not allowed to do. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world's got rules too. Maybe I won't win this fight, maybe I'll lose some nights, but if I bend, I'll break inside. So I'll stand even when I'm tired. I wanna live by my own rules. No disguise, no excuse. If I fall, I follow free. That's the only way I'm free. I wanna live by my own rules, even if the world won't move.
you left in me. I don't need your sympathy, I just need some honesty. Stop pretending you don't know what you did repeatedly. I've been holding back too long, now the signal's getting strong. This nerve damage won't heal tonight. Every touch ignites the fight. I'm still standing, still alive, even when it hurts inside. Watch me once, watch me twice, watch me cross the line. This nerve damage made me see I'm unweak and breaking free. Why so tight to take from me? Find until my eyes tell a lie. I wear a face I don't believe, a borrowed heart, a memory. I speak but nothing feels real, like I'm fading every time I breathe. I hear the echo when you cry, like your soul is asking why. There's a hollow inside my skin where the light has never been. I'm still standing, barely alive, trying to remember why. I trace the cracks along my veins, every dream feels secondhand. I'm screaming but no sound comes out, just a ghost of who I am. If you fall into the night, I'll be the fire, I'll be the sign. There's a hollow inside my skin, but I won't let it pull me in. I'm still breathing, still alive, learning how to survive. supposed to be. Plastic smiles in a polished room. Everybody selling doom and gloom. Promises in a tailored lie. Trade your soul just to get by. Feed me numbers, feed me price. Tell me I'm enough for a day. Then the silence hits again, and I'm back where I began. I try to shut it out, but it keeps on pulling. Every doubt I drown comes back like a bullet. We're a ghostly society, hands up and we're empty. Climbing over everybody, just to breathe in the enemy. I'm tired of the noise inside of me, tired of chasing what I don't need in a ghostly society. Tell me who I'm supposed to be. Everybody reaching for a crown made of dust, counting every second like it's all we can trust. Build it up, take it down, just don't fall behind. Trade a piece, I got peace for a piece of their minds. I'm done with the weight of a world on my back, done with chasing a line on the map. If I let it go, will I fade away or finally breathe from a paradise? All these hands pulling me under, all these eyes waiting for thunder. If I scream, will it matter at all, or just echo up another war? We're a desperate society, hands up or we're empty. Fighting for an identity in a world built on frenzy. I'm bringing in lies inside of light. Done with chasing watermelon in this grasping society. I'm inside of what gonna be. Static faith, precious days, still standing in the haze. If I let it fall apart tonight, maybe I'll finally get it right.
They tell me how to dress, how to speak, how to dream, when to sleep. Every sign says stay in line, but none of this feels like mine. I'm tired of the map they gave. I wanna choose the road I take. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world don't play it cool. I'm running fast, I'm breaking through, still tripping over what's not allowed to do. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world's got rules too. They say slow down, play it safe, don't burn bright, don't make mistakes. But I'd rather fall and bleed than live quiet on my knees. If I'm wrong, let me learn, let me crash, let me burn. I wanna live by my own rules, but the world don't play it cool. I'm running fast, I'm breaking through, still tripping over what's not allowed to do. I wanna live by my rules, but the world's got rules. stops, just fades in and out. I hear but never said. Every thought begins to blur, like a distant engine stir. I can feel it rise and fall, like a wave against a wall. Every silence filled with tone that reminds me I'm alone. In between every sound, there's a space pulling down. Under every word, fragments barely even heard. Conversations drift away like a channel in delay. I keep trying to tune in, but the feedback pulls within. Every frequency I find leaves another trace behind. In the quiet, there's a tone like a place I can't go. Oscillating noise in my mind comes and goes all the time. If I listen too close, I get lost in the noise. Every signal misaligned.
door in the back of my mind. Every echo says there's nothing inside. Wake up to another day, same routine, a different face. Every word I try to say feels rehearsed and out of place. I keep moving through the crowd, but I'm nowhere to be found. Like a shadow in the light, disappearing from the fight. I try to feel something, but it slips away. Every time I reach, there's nothing outside. There's no one inside, just an echo. I hide. Every step I take feels like I'm erased. There's no one inside, just a shadow designed. If I break it apart, will I find every mirror shows a ghost of the person I need most. All the noise I learned to fake, all the roles I had to take. I keep searching for a sign, but I'm running out of time. If I stop and let it fall, will there be me at all? I try to shut it down, but it keeps returning. Every silent sound leaves another burden. There's no one inside, just an echo. I hide. Every step I take feels like I'm erased. There's no one inside, just a shadow designed. If I break it apart, will I find? Every day I'll bring it long. Every night goes twice as long. There's a version they could see, but it's not a real me. All these layers, all this weight, all these traces I can't escape. If I drop the eye tonight, will I vanish from the light, or finally feel alive for the first time in my life? Hear the silence in my chest, like a stranger at my best. If I tear it all away, will I finally stop? There was no one inside. Now I'm done with the disguise. Every step I take brings me back to life. There was no one inside, just a place I used to hide. Now I'm breaking the design, and I'm finally alive. So I'm opens in my mind, like cuts through the line. When there was no one inside, I finally arrived. It's nothing. Just ignore it. I keep quiet in the crowd, try to never think out loud. Every word I almost say turns around and fades away. I'm a shadow in the room, standing still to give you room. If I bend and if I hide, I can keep it all. matter much to you. It's nothing, I'm fine. Just don't look this time. Pay no mind if I break under pressure. I can take every moment out of life, still pretending I'm alright. If I vanish from your side, just keep going through the night. Pay no mind. It's easier if you don't see what's left of me.
I watched our heaven burn slowly, turn to ashes in my hands. All the words you never meant cut deeper than you planned. I tried to hold what's already gone. We're falling
Can you hear me? Or just the snow, like I'm somewhere you can't go. I keep dialing into the void, every word just gets destroyed. Signal lost in overload, carrying a dead code. I'm screaming through the silence, but nothing comes back. Just echoes in the distance, fading to black. I'm going static, losing every sound. All the voices in my head keep dragging me down. If I fade into the noise, will you notice that I'm gone? I'm going static, trying to hold on. Keep making me and the flickers in my eyes, truth distorted by the lies. Every step is out of sync, every thought's too loud to think. I'm a message never sent, I'm a glitch in the event. Every second that I face, lost inside the haze. I'm reaching for a signal that never stays, just fragments of a memory drifting away. I'm going static, losing every sound. All the voices in my head keep dragging me down. If I fade into the noise, will you notice that I'm gone? I'm going static, trying to hold on. Yeah, cut the line, I'm out of range. Same old noise, just a every day. Every frequency feels fake, every move just echoes the same. I'm wide awake but I'm toned down, too much noise, gotta shut it down. Try to find where the trunk begins, but the signal dies under my skin. No reset, no restart, just interference in my heart. If I break through all this flow, while the remedy just shot. Turn it off, I can't hear myself anymore. I'm going static, tearing out the sound. All the pressure in my chest, so I can drown me out. If I scream into the dark, will I finally carry on? I'm going static, but I'm not gone. Signal breaking, fading through the noise. I still low lights, cracked glass. We move fast, but we don't last. City breathing through a paper mask, neon gods that were built to ask. Feed the hunger, kill the doubt, buy the lie and wear it out. Every screen says more, 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 but I don't know what I'm fighting for. All these voices in my head sound like echoes of the dead. I feel it pulling me under, a glittering disaster. Every step getting faster, but I can't turn back. We fall as a decadence, hands in the fire again, chasing a hollow defense just to feel something. We run till there's nothing left, breathing in counterfeit breath, lost in the glow of excess, falling into decadence. turns in the fire again, trading our innocence just to feel something. I'm done with the emptiness, done with the counterfeit breath, breaking the cycle of excess, climbing out of decadence. Let's say your truth remains, standing in the ashen flames. If it all comes down tonight, maybe we'll get it right. I'm still here, just not in the sea. Wanting light through broken blinds doesn't line up with my mind. Every step a frame too late, like I'm living offset. Voices talking I don't hear, they sound distant, unclear. I respond a second slow, like I'm somewhere they don't know. Everything's moving, but I remain just slightly out of phase. I'm out of phase with everything, every word, every scene. Trying hard to reconnect, but I'm lost in the offset. If I fade from this place, would they notice? I'm out of phase. Conversations drift away like a signal in delay. I can see their lips all move, but the meaning never proves. I keep reaching for the sound, but it never settles down. Every moment misaligned, like a glitch inside my time. I try to sing, I try to stay, but I keep slipping out of phase. I'm out of phase with everything, every word, every scene. Trying hard to reconnect, but I'm lost in the offset. If I fade from this place, would they notice? I'm out of phase. Static in the time, nothing ever lands. Every second sliding out of my hands. I'm present, but I'm drifting never far away. Standing in the middle of a different day. I keep trying to align every thought, every side, but the world keeps moving on, like I'm tuned to something wrong. Can you hear me now? Or am I delayed? I'm out of sight, but still I try to synchronize before I slide. If I find my place again, will the signal finally end? I'm out of phase, but not erased. Still searching. Not gone, just lay still here, out of every everything keeps moving, I'm still standing still. Clock hands dragging through the night, neon bleeding pale white, every second out of sync, slower than I try to think. I replay the same mistakes, every turn the same road takes. If I move or if I stay, nothing really seems to change. I keep chasing moments gone, every place I don't belong. I'm lost in time, falling behind. Every second slips my mind. I reach out but never find a way back from lost in time. Photographs begin to fade, memories I can't replace. Every face I used to know feels like somewhere long ago. I can hear the world move on while I'm stuck where I went wrong. If I run, I stay the same. If I stop, I feel the weight. All the chances I let slide, they come back from inside. I'm lost in time, falling behind. Every second slips my mind. I reach out but never find a way back from lost in time. I'm watching everything advance while I'm frozen in the past. Every take another chance, but I'm too late to grasp. I keep trying to rely, but the tape just won't align. Every version of me stays trapped inside a deflecting. If I break this moving frame, will I still feel the same, or will I find what's left of me somewhere in between? Is it moving? Where am I now? Did I lose it or get lost? I'm lost in time, but still I try to find a place to realign. If I hold on through the night, maybe I'll step back in time. Not a race, just miss the line, trying to escape. Lost in time. The clock keeps turning. I stay behind, still searching through lost time. Static in the air, pressure in the chest. Everybody reaching, nobody at rest. grasping society. Hands out, but we're empty, climbing over everybody just to breathe in the envy. I'm tired of the noise inside of me, tired of chasing what I don't need in a grasping society. Tell me who I'm supposed to be. Testy smiles in a polished room, everybody selling doom and gloom, promises in a tailored lie. Trade your soul just to get by. Feed me numbers, feed me praise. Tell me I'm enough for a day. Then the silence hits again, and I'm back where I began. I try to shut it out, but it keeps on pulling. Every doubt I drown comes back like a bullet. We're a grasping society. Hands out, but we're empty, climbing over everybody just to breathe in the envy. I'm tired of the noise inside of me, tired of chasing what I don't need in a grasping society. Tell me who I'm supposed to be. Everybody reaching for a crown made of dust, counting every second like it's all we can trust. Build it up, break it down, just don't fall behind. Trade a piece of your peace for a piece of their mind. I'm done with the weight of a world on my back, done with chasing a line on a map. If I let it go, will I fade away or finally breathe for a better day? All these hands pulling me under, all these eyes waiting for thunder. If I scream, will it matter at all, or just echo off another wall? We're a grasping society, hands out but we're empty, fighting for an identity in a world built on frenzy. I'm breaking the noise inside